Hi guys, welcome once again to The Locker. I am your host, Legends of Cybertron, and today we have a little bit of a different type of review for you because it is not an actual transforming Transformer, because it is, if you know of this figure, Great Works Studio GW number 01A, or as we like to, say it in the old Transformers world, a downsized Flame Toys Optimus Prime. Okay? And that is pretty much it. So, because this figure is not a transformable figure, I mean, look at this guy. I mean, he's awesome, isn't he? Just, hang on, let me just sort that out. There we are. Right, okay. So, I know that this guy isn't a transforming figure. We all know this guy is not a transforming figure. However, he is an action figure. And I'm going to go through his articulation today, what you get in the box, show you the box, and the actual comparisons to the other Legend scales like Magic Square, New Age, Core Class as well, Hasbro, Iron Factory, MechFans Toys, you name it, I'm going to do it. Okay? So first off, let's put Prime there. Sorry about that if you hear me, but I've just had a bit of pop. So, and when I say pop, I don't mean beer. So, as you can see, this is a see-through card. Just put my teeth back in. Of GW, and it says here number 26 or NO026. This card, I will just let everyone know right now, you do not get in the separate accessories pack, which is set B, or the deluxe pack, which is set C. You only get this in set A. Because I know, because I've bought a couple. And not single packs, obviously. I've bought a single, an accessories, and a deluxe for TF Nation. But this one's mine. So I will eventually buy the accessory packs again separately, so I can do an updated video to this. So basically, as you can see, I don't know if you can see the actual card properly. I mean, it is a coloured card, but it's see-through, frosted in appearance. You got the OGW logo at the bottom there, and because this is, obviously, sized down of Flame Toys, it's a third-party action figure. So here is the box. Let me just adjust the old stand. There we go, so you can see it. So as you can see, this is your box. That's the front, that's the side. Very reminiscent of Iron Factory, if I must say so myself. See your sword and the axe and the other bits and pieces here you get with the accessories pack, or all included in the deluxe pack. You just don't get the card. And again, that's the other side. That's on top. See, again, very reminiscent of Iron Factory. I don't know if they've actually done it on the side type of thing, but it's very good. I quite like it. If they were to do any more, I'd like to see some more, if I'm being honest. You don't actually get that much with it. I mean, obviously, you just get, that's it. Pretty much box, card, Transformer. And obviously, inside, you get the old, see-through packaging. Gun goes here, Prime goes there. Simple. And that is it. Now, before we get started into the comparisons, I'm just going to shove him there. There is one thing that annoys me ever so slightly about this figure, and it's the gun. Now, I'm going to say the gun because I know what happens when I do this. Now, you watch it doesn't do this when I'm filming. See, told you wouldn't do it. Ugh. Pretty much, that is very loose. Do you see how easy that was to take out? I mean, it slots in, brilliant, but it comes out very easily. You can put it that way if you wanted to, but what's the point? In the packaging, it comes out like that. I mean, even if I put it like that way, it comes out anyway. But yeah, I don't know if it's the wrong way around or the right way around. I think it's the wrong way around, actually. Yeah, it comes out easier that way. Seriously, but the gun itself is actually very good details, just black plastic. That's your back. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't quite see it now. And the detail is very good. I mean, for all those are very reminiscent, it's very reminiscent of Flame Toys if you've already got that. And this figure is actually very, very posable. Okay, so obviously your arm goes all the way around. His thing goes up here like that. I think it's something to do with this extra padding that you get. His arms go around in a movement like so. His hands do come off, if I do remember rightly. It was, yeah, there you go. Hands do come off. So yeah, I think you can, if you just mess around with it if you wanted to. The arm is also like that on this side. I think his chest plate comes off. Yep. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Chest plate comes off as well. And as you can see, this just kind of pops in like that. Okay. And if I just put it the right way around, because knowing my luck, I will put it the wrong way around. Which I think I've already done. Nope, no, I've done it. His head is very, very flexible. Can spin around. There's up to there though. It will not go any further than that. Oh yeah, I know. It is. He's gone around a bit more. It's gone to there. And he's probably stuck now. So I'll just take my time. There you go. There's a bit of blue plastic here at the back. So obviously if you shine a bit of light in, blue eyes pop up. This is the back of the figure. That's the side. Sorry. That's the front, obviously, as you can see. And that's on top. Quite good detailing, if I'm being honest. Very good detailing. That's obviously the bottom as well. Now, let's get to the old articulation on the rotating stomach there. Now, you can, if I remember rightly, this bit comes up, so you can bring his leg right the way up to there, but it only goes to there. So pretty much not really doing much kicking down doors. You probably have to, hey, do that, bend the leg a little bit. The legs come out to there like this. Bear with me. Yeah, there we go. There you go. A bit of a crunch on that one then. Did you hear it? Like that. And then obviously this does rotate a little bit, but I'm just going to leave it back down there for the time being. And do that as well. His legs are in 3 points. So obviously his knees come to here, like that. Like so. And then obviously you push it back and that's the way that goes. What else do I need? Oh yeah, the toes. Now the toes are very, obviously you can see it goes round and round. This doesn't really extend that much, these little guards here at the side of his feet. But his toes go down to there. But they also go up to there. So if you got him on like a, I don't know, a rock or something, you can basically pose his feet very well. And honestly, that is pretty much it. It's an action figure. It's more like a, not a, what's the word? Not like one of these, what you get like Ben 10 or Hasbro's Transformers or anything like that. Don't even know why I said Ben 10. Probably because it's action figures. I wouldn't say it was that type of figure that you'd, you know, I don't know really. I was going to say don't let your kid play with, but your kid could play with it, but it's more of a collector's piece, if I'm being honest. You know, it's more, I would say it's more collector's piece, but that's just me. I'm going to leave the gun just behind there. Now, what I am going to do is give you a few concise comparisons to other primes. So first on the list is obviously Leo Prime, Iron Factories, and as you can see, don't mind his head facing the other way, it's just been paused on my shelf, so he will be going back in a minute and paused again. Here we have Magic Square Optimus Prime. Okay, and I'm going to stick New Age Toxic Prime next to him because I don't have New Age's Optimus just yet. So, which is a shame, because then it could have been all three red and blue primes, but no, never mind. Toxic Prime will do well. That pretty much, because we all know anyway, this, no matter how many New Age primes you get, it's always the same height. So if you've got Toxic Prime, Nemesis Prime, Shattered Glass Prime, Metallic Prime, Translucent Prime, your other Tiger Prime, whatever it is, it'll all be the same size. So this dude looks like this next to these two. And actually, I'll just leave Magic Square there. And we'll bring in Vecma Toys Croctomus Prime. And you can see the little height difference and size difference in that. We've also got Core Class Optimus. So you see, a bit of a vast difference there. Small, medium, large. Pretty much. And then my all-time favourite, Mech Planet Optimus Prime. There you go. Obviously, you know, this guy is a bit bigger. But that's just the way it is. So let's put the other Optimus Primes back. And let's give them a bit of a comparison to some other figures that we have. So here we have Iron Factory's Jetfire. And next to that, we'll have Mech Fans Toys. No, we won't. We'll have Magic Squirt Jetfire. So you can see the height difference there between the Prime and the two Jetfires. I will also now take away Iron Factory's Jetfire and bring in New Age Jetfire. Okay, and you can see there's your height comparison for them two. And then we're just going to take away these two guys like that. And we're going to bring in Iron Factory's Huffer and Magic Square's Bumblebee. Okay, as you can see, a lot of... I've not got any New Age there. Any New Age mini-bots. Oh, well, never mind. And then obviously, besides that, we've got Zeta Toys Raid. Let's take away Huffer. And then last but not least, we got... Well, actually not last, because we've got Omega Supreme at the back. We've got Mech Fans Toys Grimlock next to this dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a lovely figure. I'll just... In fact, you know what? I might just leave Raid there. Bring in Pangu Toys Omega Supreme. Which, by the way, I'm in love with. There you go. That shows the height on that man. That dude. Okay, put that down. So we'll put Pangu at the back there. And we'll move Raid. Oh. Now, GW Prime is literally very hard to come by. But the place I'm buying it from, well, let's be honest, I don't make much money on him. But I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just bringing people in that want to buy this actual specific figure, you know. And he is an actual lovely looking figure. Just turn his arm around again. Have I done that wrong? No, that's alright. There we go. There you go. Just bring him up a little bit for you. It's not focusing. Do I not have autofocus on this? Oh well, never mind. I'll just leave him there. Pretty much, I like this figure. It's a lovely little figure, and to get him in my collection is actually pretty damn nifty because he's he's a Transformer, but not a Transformer. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm waffling now, so I'm just going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. This video will be on YouTube a week after I upload it to the website, which I'll just obviously advertise on my normal Instagrams and Twitter and Facebook, etc. And just, you know, if you get hold of one, you'll know exactly what I mean by this figure. It is actually quite a damn good figure. So until that time, don't really know what to say. Ah well. Obviously, subscribe, tell your friends about me, let others know that the website is up and running, and if whatever they're looking for could well be on my website. If not, never mind. Keep taking a look at the old Beamer blog, and hopefully you might, if you're a Transformers fan, you'll get mentioned on, well, not a Transformers fan, a Legend Scale fan. Let's just get that right. Hopefully you'll get mentioned on the old, what do I call it now? Weekly shout-outs, that's it. And until then, Goodbye for now.